Yeah, good morning everybody. Right now I'm heading over to the farm. The beans that we ran on the 30th, they are still sitting in the trucks. We haven't dried them yet. So it rained all day yesterday, or we were going to do it then, but it's starting to sprinkle now actually. So we're going to head over there and try to get those dried up. It'll probably take 2 days, as wet as those were, to dry up. I mean, it's going to, we got to run them into the holding bin just like we were before, and then through the dryer, then back in the other holding bin to load out to take to town. So it is going to take a little while, but it's something that needs done, and hopefully we can get back in the beans here, and I don't know, hoping around the 5th. Right now, Dad's doing one of the dirtiest jobs we got. He's there was water inside of the lake boots. They took the bottom cover off, and when he did that, he's just going to go ahead and clean out some of the crap at the bottom. What happens is corn and beans will collect down there in the dead space, and then like right now, when water gets in there, they'll start to rot, and you're about to see some nasty looking soybeans. And if you don't know, soybeans are one of the worst smelling things I've ever been around when they rot. And you can't get the smell off of you for a while. It's almost as bad as hog poop. Before we start dumping, I need to climb to the top of the leg. A few videos ago, I was up there and we discovered that the gasket that seals off the pipes around the distributor was busted. So I went and got a new one a few days ago. And I'm going to put it on there before we get started here. Back up here on the, just under the top of the leg, at the bottom of the distributor. Got to take this plate off of here again to put that gasket on there. Alright, got the lid off of there. Right there is what needs replaced. Hear me. Alright, we are inside of the distributor right now. There's a little bit of an echo. At least the wind's not hitting us now. It's a lot easier if it was a little warmer. Probably should have done this weekend when it was 60. What I don't know is how I'm going to get this one on there without taking it all the way apart. Which I was hoping I wouldn't have to do. I don't see any way around it. See, this one's a little bit different style. It's a brush instead of a piece of foam. I said it should last a lot longer. The consigner over one hole, maybe be a little bit easier to get up there.
Hey! How made you move it?
Alright, found out we've got a problem with our consigner. I kind of thought we did. I wasn't sure if it was human error or something wrong with the machine, with the consigner, but one of the pressure switches is bad in one of the bins, so whenever I try to, like right now when we try to tell it to go to our number 5 bin, it just passes it and goes all the way over to the next end over here because it's not hitting that pressure switch. Luckily we don't need number 5 bin, so I'm hoping we can still try it because I don't know how to fix that. So. Yeah, I forgot to record putting this on here, and I'm not putting it on there again, so. This would be a doozy place to leave some gloves. Alright, that's a wrap. We got it on there. Alright, now we're going to get down from here. I am cold. It's windy up here. Hands are like chunks of ice. At least the 100-foot climb with the metal ladder will help. Alright, back on solid ground and in some heat. Dried the first batch of grain in 2019. Just didn't think it'd be January 1st. Happy New Year, Big Mike.
Happy New Year.
Had to go pick up George for lunch. Even got Big Mike and Ben with us today. Hope Dad's buying, not me.
Well, it ain't what I was told.
This'll be interesting. Look like a clown car back there.
Tell your wife you
Oh, Ben's skiing.
Yeah, Ben. Jesus. You guys ain't going
There's a
nowhere.
lot of man meat back here.
Oh, leave that food.
wiping down now, buddy.
Look at that on your whiskers.
Sure.
Right there.
Oh, I haven't got nothing in there.
Alright, just getting back from eating lunch. Sounds like the dryer's still drying that first batch. Like I say, it's probably going to be in there an hour and a half each batch, I'd guess. So, should be, I don't know. Sounds like it might be cooling now. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you really should. We just had a contest, just a random picture of me up on, well, that was when I was in the distributor a minute ago, and I put it on there. If you can guess where I'm at, I'll send you a free hat. So congratulations, Robert, you won the free hat. So see, if you're not on Instagram and Facebook, you're missing out. Now, one thing we haven't done in a long time, what, rat hunting.
I think we got one. Oh yeah, we got it. He gone.
Alright, ready to dump the dryer, take it off hold, get a moisture sample. Hopefully these beans are dry, because right now Cargill is only taking 13% beans. Not even taking 15 anymore. I guess we're going to have to crank up the moisture controller a little bit, because like I said, they're only taking 13%. Alright, providing this 1038 will start, I think we're going to unhook it from the wheat drill finally, and probably take it over to the house. I don't think we're going to hook it to anything over here yet. Holy crap, it's a miracle. Dad's cleaning the grain cart windows. They don't even use the grain cart. That's the scary part. But he did just dump it onto that truck, and he must have seen how dirty the windows are. Tell you what, we spoiled George. Alright, like I said before, we're putting that the wheat drill into the sheds. That way we can free up that Challenger and hook it onto either the Ripper or the Turbo Max. Both of them need a little bit of maintenance done to them. But first, before we put that back in the shed, we need to go over and get the last bit of wheat out of the seed bin. Wasn't much, maybe 15, 20 units of it. We'll probably scatter it out on some washout places or something eventually. But I need to get it in the tender so we can put beans in that eventually. So I need to do that, and then we're going to park the tender. We need to do it before we put the drill up, because we won't be able to put the tender where we want when the drill's in there. Man, that took way too long to say. And there's a lot of yellow paint sitting there. You can tell which one's had about 300 hours of mud and corn stalks, and which one's been sitting in the building since end of October. When we got the grain cart, it is just as tall as the combines, so the only place it could fit in was the combine shed, so we ended up digging the floor out of this shed to fit it in here. And now, anytime it rains a little bit, we get water in here. Hasn't been a big deal until this year. Alright. we got that thing in there, but I don't know, I'm hoping when we widen this thing out, she turns a little better. But like I said before, once I get some more hours in this thing, get a till with it, maybe even plant with it some, I am going to do I don't know if it'll be a 100-hour review. It might just be after the first planting's done this spring, review of this tractor. So make sure to close this, some dummy. Might have left it open last time. As it turns out, we're going to leave the Challenger over here tonight. I'm going to finish loading this truck, and that's probably going to be it. I guess I didn't realize we don't have room over at the shop for the Challenger tonight, so I'll have to do that some other time. But at least it's unhooked now. Alright, well, I don't have enough dry beans to finish loading this. The dryer's got about probably another hour and a half, so I think I'm going to go home, get my kids, eat dinner with them, maybe lift some weights, come back and finish loading that thing for the morning. Alright, we're heading back over, kind of hoping that dryer's dumped by now. It's been about 45 minutes, so hopefully we can finish loading that truck. Well, the dryer's running. I sure hope it's on a different batch. Dad started loading this truck out while I was moving that wheat around. I got this feeling he started loading it with a tarp one, because this shouldn't be beans up against this wall. I'll have to ask him about that one. When we load out with corn, we'll usually only pull up one time in each hopper. That'll come out to about 1,000 bushel and be a legal load. But with this, with beans, where they're lighter weight usually gotta load the truck fairly hard just to even get legal. Alright, everybody, that's gonna be it for today. I probably could dump it out of our truck, but I don't want to. And we're not harvesting tomorrow, so I'm not going to. We got to haul some beans in tomorrow. We got 2 loads to haul in. Then we still got 2.5 more semis to dump, I think, maybe 3. And then once we get done with that, we do have January corn to haul. Never hauled January corn while harvesting. In fact, these beans that we're hauling, I believe, are January contract beans. So that's new for us. But thanks for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farming Videos, and Facebook at Brown Farms. We'll see you in the next video.